All right, I'm back. My name's Stacey Hewen.
And I'm Marco Valentia.
And we are going to be bringing you Vengeance versus YWG. But before we do, we're going to do some shout-outs to our supporters. Marco, you want to do the first few?
Absolutely, yeah. So we got Bluestone Homes Incorporated. They're sponsoring the men's division here at the tournament. And Dodgeball Winnipeg, run by our very own here, Stacey Hewen.
I think there's a comment on there. What does that comment say?
For Dodgeball Winnipeg? Sponsoring was responsible for starting competitive WDBF-style dodgeball in Winnipeg.
Yeah, I saw that on the sheet, and I just really wanted to hear somebody else say it. Thank you very much to Amanda first, who wrote those kind words about my Dodgeball League. What we're seeing for these two teams today, Vengeance is a team of some very strong talent. I just want to say, Dodgeball in Winnipeg has grown to a point where I don't want to use the term cliques because I don't think that's accurate. They're not like exclusive, but it's just impossible for everyone to hang out together. So naturally, people kind of go off into groups of people that are like-minded.
Absolutely, yes.
YWG is full of people who take dodgeball quite seriously. There's a lot of talent and former competitive sports players from other sports, like
Absolutely.
baseball for Justin Coppett, football for you were saying?
YWG, mostly from the Golden Boys roster, if I'm not mistaken.
To an extent. Basically what happened was they cut Rex and Greg. So Rex Gonzalez, Greg Chico, and I'm trying to recall who the other one was. And then they reformed, they added Colin Chartier, they added Mathieu Pentel. Well, actually Pentel was on Gold Boys. They added...
on the team.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I believe it's... not Jesse Coppett. There's another person on the roster who's not here. I'm trying to remember who it was. Well, anyway, so they're like a newly formed team. Obviously, they can't play as Golden Boys. That's a provincial team name.
Right, exactly.
But Vengeance is another group of players. They're more like into what they're stereotypically nerdy stuff, you know, like video games, anime. Eric McEwen always makes anime references in his draft team names. I believe he had Yari Yari Daze, Omae Wamo Shindaru, and JoJo reference.
The Yar Yar Daze I didn't get for the longest time, so thank you for explaining that to me.
Yeah, do you want to explain it?
Okay. Oh, that one I didn't know. Like, you just explaining it to me right now is I was like, I don't know how you properly pronounce this. I don't know what it means.
Yari Yari Daze is essentially just like, idiot, or something to that effect. Like good grief, basically, in Japanese.
So quick back and forth game here. We got even strength 3 versus 3.
Yeah, so Vengeance is an interesting team. So John Ferreira, you can see him there with the Deadpool sleeve. He's wearing captain's jersey number 32. He is a very strong player. We used to know him as like what you might call a streaky. Ooh, nice hit from McKenzie on Stafura. So John Ferreira used to, sometimes he'd be playing competitive and he'd be quite good at it. And then he would play with all his buddies in recreational level games, and then he would seem to lose that spark.
Can be very like team focused player who he's with. He definitely feeds off his teams really well, you would say.
Yes, and so now that he's just been focusing on competitive, he has just been on a hot streak consistently. And when he is on, that man is on. His catching is phenomenal, his dodging is great, he has complete disregard for his own physical health. Throws his body around.
Hey, that's how you want to be in this sport sometimes. That's for the entertainment of others.
Yeah. Now, and there we go. We have a nice block there from Ferreira. A nice form on that too. He had his thumbs behind the ball, both hands on it, elbows tucked in. Nice block there from Wilmot into the ground.
So YWG here with ball advantage. They are down to 2 players though. Vengeance making them work for it.
Absolutely, but it's anybody's game still. There we go, and Ferreira with a nice shot on Chartier, but Chartier matrixes under it. Colin Chartier, very strong player.
That's a
nice
team you always
counter.
want to have your eyes up. You never know what they can counter here. Oh!
No,
What a
not
catch!
Not a catch.
Oh no, he's out. My apologies. That's how easily I get excited.
All right, and Wilmot closes it off. A little celebration there from Chartier. And they're switching sides every round just to make sure things stay fair. This gym is a little bit uneven. We're playing in the Garden City Collegiate. Garden City is a high school here in Winnipeg. Actually,
Former rival of my high school, Maples.
Oh yeah,
Just around the corner.
Garden City has a really good reputation just for being like a good, inclusive, like experience in terms of high schools.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
They do have some strong sports teams. Their basketball team is actually very good for when we used to play back in around 2006.
Oh yeah, I never played sports when I was in high school.
Not even dodgeball?
No, there was no dodgeball to be played. Dodgeball actually didn't really exist as a sport. The first dodgeball league in Winnipeg was Winnipeg Rec League, which formed that in 2007.
Right.
I didn't find out about it until 2012, at which point I joined a team, and I was... Oh, nice catch there from Mackenzie.
Solid catch there by Vengeance. Mark Haas was calling up.
Yeah.
His team fully aware.
So when I started playing dodgeball, I was hot garbage. I could not hit the back wall to save my life. And, you know, through perseverance and a lack of any base skills, I slowly worked my way up. If you just keep trying hard, always throw your hardest, listen to your body.
Exactly.
Yeah, eventually you get better.
I'm feeling like the majority of our community here started off with Winnipeg around the 2012-2013 era.
Yeah.
From most of the people I've asked around. I know I personally did it as well. Then I moved to Regina actually for 3 years when you formed the league, Dodgeball Winnipeg.
Yeah,
that's when it came back. It was a bit difficult to get used to the new rule set.
Yeah, but the WDBF rules, the nice thing about them is they're the rules that everybody uses. Oh, nice hit from Wilmot, or on Wilmot from, I think that was from Costas.
Yeah.
And then we have, you'll see the man wearing the Treebeard jersey, a man who absolutely deserves the nickname. That's Kyle Carriere.
That's his name. Good to know. I should write that down.
So he's been known as Treebeard. He was in Beard magazine at one point, and this is actually the second iteration of his beard. He did shave it at one point. Oh, and a nice hit from Costas on the leg of LeBerge.
Fortunately, playing on gyms like this with no net at the back, the balls do often come back. So
yeah, but the thing is that you have to adjust to that.
Absolutely.
The teams that are struggling, as my team Heatwave did in the first night, were the teams that were still trying to play this like there was no back wall. There's still a back line.
Exactly.
You can step out.
Still got to be careful.
Oh, wow.
Solid catch by Mark Costas. He's been on fire this entire tournament. I've seen him get some crazy catches.
Let's just talk about what we saw there. So Stafura went under about 3 balls. Really, really good block on the next shot. And then he drilled that ball at Costas, and Costas just caught it. And that was not an easy catch.
No.
And you could just see the determination on Stafura's face while he was charging there. He was not getting hit. He was going to take that round back. And he just got stopped in his tracks, and that's the thing with adversarial sports.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So a hit on Courcelle right off the top.
So 1-1 the scoreline here.
Vengeance looking to pull an upset. YWG definitely the favorites in this one. They've got a real powerhouse roster, but the thing that people don't take into account is that Vengeance has been practicing since the beginning of the summer. They've been playing together now for a few seasons. They've got the team cohesion. They've got the talent. The question is, who wants it more?
Exactly. Solid match between these two teams for precisely that reason.
Josh LeBerge, very interesting player. He's left-handed. And unfortunately, we don't get to see a lot of really great plays out of him because he's such a big threat. He gets targeted early. And that must be frustrating.
Absolutely. Hard to practice against 2 incoming throws right off the top, right? But
LeBerge's shot just goes wide of Costas. There we go. Courcelle calling a play. They go up for it, and they connect on LeBerge.
YWG down to 2 now against 5. It's a big ask, but if any team can do it, they can definitely bounce back. All it takes is a catch sometimes.
Mathieu Pantel, one of the most talented catchers I've ever seen. His throw has set records in Winnipeg. His athletic ability is second to none. The only thing that guy struggles with is attendance because of his job with CN Rail.
Yes.
So putting him on a team, you're gambling on whether or not he's going to be out on the tracks or not.
Well, I do believe he got asked to join the Petting Team Canada roster.
He had to decline. He also had his first child on the way at the time, too.
That's
so
right.
I understand not wanting to put in the time commitment. If you read the blog that Julie McLaren wrote about her experience just training for Team Canada, it has just taken over her life. She has to do a minimum 1 hour every day, some form of relative training, or related training, I should say. Oh, a cross there from Schmidt. And it's just, it's unfortunate how much you have to put in. But that's the reality if you want to be the best.
Absolutely. And that's the only way the sport will will grow to that Olympic level, which is exactly what we're trying to do here.
Leaving
Costas
just
the only one
Costas.
left here. No ball.
Oh, look at Costas. He was looking for that catch, and you can hear the team just yelling, no solos. Letting that ball out from the other team. Great sportsmanship from both sides. Costas just running it down. Both shots going wide.
Oh, he tries the cross court.
Oh,
he does get Pantel out.
To connect.
1v1 now. Costas with his Chartier.
Costas looks gassed.
Oh!
Yeah, he's out of energy. Looks like he's going to be taking a rest. Now, a lot of real angry resting faces on these players. I guarantee you, though, from what I can see here, there aren't any tempers flaring right now. Just in case you're watching the stream and you think he looks angry, that's just how his face looks.
No, it's a very, very welcoming community.
Absolutely. Sports anger is the thing, and it comes up, but it's not happening right now. Oh, yeah, he's gasping for air. There we go. Schmidt passing it off to Ferreira. Ferreira almost blocking. YWG with a stronger opening rush.
Schmidt with a good early dodge. Almost got hit himself, though, but.
There we go. We've got 5 balls on the Vengeance side. And a nice follow-up there from Carrier, pushing Wilmot into the ground. There we go. McEwen with the block. The other team appears to be celebrating a hit. McEwen saying it was all ball. And a nice hit there from Carrier.
Good delayed hit.
That brings us to 5-on-5.
So that first ball guide where they're going to go, the second ball can take them out. Solid strategy played.
And a McEwen going over the ball. Eric McEwen just playing phenomenally these days.
Eric McEwen a bit rushing a bit too much there. Unfortunately, does get hit off the cross.
And Chartier making a catch on McKenzie look effortless.
And that's the scariest part about this game. Going up against some of these guys, they catch you and like make absolutely no emotional reference to that.
Like, wait, it may look effortless to us, but that's because, and a nice hit from Schmidt on Stafura. Stafura basically just doing push-ups at that point.
Exactly.
And a nice sweep there from Treebeard. Corsell going underneath that ball.
The Treebeard keeping the guard up there. Really good pressure.
Kopet's a really interesting guard to guard against because his fakes look so unconvincing, but that's only because he has a really strange windup.
Exactly. He's a very unpredictable player at times, and that's what makes him super dangerous.
Yeah, well, it just doesn't look like he's going to throw. You think certainly nobody winds up like that.
No.
And then he releases, I guess he does.
There's some solid teams out here, including a team from the U.S. do that consistently, and it looks like a fake that they're never going to throw, and all of a sudden it leaves their hand and goes full speed at your face, and you just like, what happened?
Yep, and then we've got, Kopet going underneath that one.
So YWG, 4 guys left here against 2.
Well, we saw YWG win around 2-on-4 or 2-on-5, so there's no reason why Vengeance can't do the same.
No, absolutely.
And
hit on Schmidt there.
Leaving Jess Corsell. At this point, the best thing for him to do might actually be to try and just get a catch, and then
get a catch.
So then it would be 3-on-1. Like, even if he gets hit by another one of the balls coming at him.
He does have to look at the time, and only about 1:40 left.
Right. So then it would be 3-on-1 for somebody else, which is much more doable than 4-on-1 for yourself, right? So sometimes the best thing to do is just go for that catch knowing that you're going to get hit by another ball. See there, he fakes him to give himself some safety. Everybody going over the ball.
Goes low twice there. Coppin avoids both. Real fakes twice.
Yeah. So Wilmot at the line there. Courcelle looking for the catch, but Wilmot not releasing, knowing that that could cost them the game.
So smart play there by YWG.
Oh. And it connects on the head of Courcelle, thus clinching the game for YWG. There is no way Vengeance has enough time even to set it up.
They would have to pretty much rush completely here and hopefully take something in sudden death. However,
even if they take the point, there's not enough time for them to get another one.
To start another round, exactly.
Yeah, see that round took almost 20 seconds to set up, and that was a quick setup.
Yeah.
Safura taking the pitch onto Schmidt, but then getting countered by Treebeard, but Treebeard also getting hit, leaving it 5-on-4 for YWG. Ferreira going a little high. LeBurge just barely staying in the court.
So YWG just looking to hold here. They do get the hit on Ferreira low.
Ooh, you see Ferreira spiking the ball down and a little bit upset. It's got to be a heartbreaker. And nice follow-up from Costas, even though the game was over. He did the right thing. You always want to make sure that you're continually keeping your good habits sharp.
Exactly.
So even if you know the game is over, you don't want to get sloppy, you still want to play tight, you still want to do the right thing.
Absolutely. You show up to a tournament, you give it your all. That's.
Yeah, you just want to make sure that your good habits stay sharp and that your bad habits stay suppressed so that when you go into the next event, you don't have anything bad happening.
Exactly. You just have that refined at that point.
That's one of the reasons actually why I quit playing in the lower divisions, is because I found bad habits creeping up, like throwing alone, throwing without the team, not calling plays, things that you can do at the recreational level just for fun. But honestly, competitive players should really stay out of the recreational divisions.
Exactly. It's a Dodgeball Winnipeg, especially like well-balanced set of divisions where, like, I started off playing silver. My former team, the Oxford Commas, I'm going to do a little plug there. A bunch of us from school, actually, we all went together at Red River College, formed a team, and started playing initially in the Winnipeg Rec League. Then moved over to Dodgeball Winnipeg, and just started playing there. And slowly and surely, like Mark Costas, you just saw him playing there. He was on our team. We had Dustin Perninsky, he's playing on Retro right now. So a lot of talent that emerged, from that rec level, playing on solid men's teams right now.
Mark Legace even has been improving quite a bit. His talent level is pretty decent, but he's still somebody who definitely is not taking the game seriously. He's
not, and he very much appreciates the referee side of things. He's a solid official. I had a talk with him actually the other day, and I was asking if he wanted to play Oxford Commas again, kind of continue that tradition. And he said he's really enjoying the refereeing aspect of the game.